What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol AMC for AMC Entertainment, of course. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, I should point out that this will be an update. However, in the post-market, it's moving in sympathy to the upside along with GameStop on the announcement that GameStop itself will be getting into the NFT/crypto kind of marketplace, and obviously the stock price like that moving higher, closer to, I believe it was 160s in the after hours. 175 I believe was the overnight high as of right now. Regardless, AMC is sort of an extension. Again, this is a sympathy event to GameStop being in the meme stock crowd crew, and really with AMC there's nothing about NFTs going on here that would merit some sort of move to the upside like we saw on GameStop. So in noting that, this would not really be the one that I look to play based on this news. I would go right to the source of the news itself, the what's the saying, right to the source, right to the horse's mouth, I believe. I don't know. Correct me in the comments or if I'm talking crazy. Regardless, let's just turn on the extended hour session, mark off a couple of levels. You can already see how much more aggressively this is pulling back compared to what we've seen in GameStop. Just for, to illustrate that for you, GameStop is kind of hanging out in a nice healthy bull flag right now in the after hours. AMC, a little bit further of a pullback. So again, this wouldn't be my main contender. As a matter of fact, I would look for a fade in AMC to fill the gap if we end up opening on any sort of gap up, noting the strength of the downtrend here. We did come in to complete the H pattern. We discussed that in yesterday's video. Any breakdowns underneath 2091 do continue to take us lower towards that 1450 target that we have. So not looking so good underneath for daily support, but one step at a time, right? One step at a time. Let's see if we do fill the gap. And then underneath that, I would say, so here we go. We're also just going to mark off a couple of critical levels. We want the overnight high as of right now. Let's just put in roughly that we're going to have 2450 as an open. We'll turn that off. Let's talk in terms of scenarios, right? So if we do ultimately open here, any failure to accept up and towards that overnight high, 26 even, just look for shorts back down through the open to take us to close the gap. I would really just argue for this 2277, noting that it's a high volume node, right? There's a lot of interactions at and around that area. It will start to act as a magnet. And then we talked about 21 even, anything under that is 1450, right? So that's the downside case, and really what I would primarily opt to look for inside of AMC. It doesn't strike me as being something that'll be relatively strong just because GameStop is running. To me, again, people will flock to GameStop on that news. They're not going to flock to AMC, especially as the stock has been beat up the past couple of days. And that's just my humble opinion. If you disagree, that's absolutely fine. Your levels to get involved to the long side would be a breakout up and over the overnight high. So if you really do believe in this move, it's got to be up and over 26. But look at this, right overhead, we have 27.29 coming from the potential. Again, this is not a pattern anymore, but it would have been the right shoulder of the inverted head and shoulders. So I do, use that as a fairly significant resistance. So to me, the upside does not look very attractive in AMC, whereas in GameStop, there's a little bit more breathing room and the catalyst is obviously much stronger. So those are my thoughts. If you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.